Outside, snow was falling heavily, and it was a world of ice and snow. The man was hiding in his warm and cozy secret RV base, free from work and rent. Life was simply too. On this day, Gangbin drove his small cargo van to a vast expanse of white snowfield. He parked the car carefully on a wooden board to avoid skidding. Just as he was about to build the campsite, snowflakes, as big as goose feathers, began to fall. He fixed a snow-proof plastic sheet on the roof of the car, then propped it up with connecting support poles, and inserted them into the ground, forming a simple canopy. For stability, Gangbin also reinforced the canopy with ground stakes, pounding them deep into the snow with a small hammer. Before long, the whole forest was covered with thick snow. The man hid under the canopy and started to prepare the cold-proof equipment. Due to the thick snow layer and the cold weather, he decided to assemble a burning fireplace first. A long exhaust pipe passed through the hole in the canopy, making it convenient to discharge the black smoke from the stove. As the wind direction changed, the transparent windproof and heat-insulating cotton could be easily adjusted to form a snow wall, preventing the wind and snow from invading. Next, Gangbin assembled the camping tables and chairs, completing the preliminary construction of the camp. He started chopping firewood, cutting large logs into small pieces suitable for burning, and piling them under the fireplace as fuel for 2 days. Taking out a match to light the fire, warm flames began to burn. As the flames rose, the charcoal gradually turned red. As long as he kept adding firewood, he could create a warm and cozy small space for himself in this cold snowfield. To prevent wild animals from approaching, Gangbin also piled up a snowman with the extra snow to guard the camp. Returning to the shelter, he hung his soaked coat beside the fire to dry and changed into a warm down jacket. After a busy day, Gangbin could finally sit on the camping chair, lean against the fire, grind coffee beans, and enjoy the peaceful snowfield. Outside the window was a world of white, while inside the car was warm and cozy, becoming a haven for him to escape the cold winter. When the water boiled, he made a pot of hot coffee, and sat on the camping chair, sipping it leisurely. As the sky gradually darkened, Gangbin lit the kerosene lamp. The light illuminated the space under the canopy, and made the RV even warmer. Homemade candles were placed on the snow wall, giving the whole camp a unique flavor, as if he were as comfortable as at home. When night fell, to deal with the increasingly fierce snow, Gangbin added more logs to the fireplace to maintain the firepower. The faint light illuminated the snowfield, bringing him a sense of security. Subsequently, he reinforced the tent cloth again, cleared the snow on the rear of the vehicle, and then returned to the RV, closed the door, and hid in his own secret space. After having a midnight snack, he wrapped himself in a down sleeping bag, turned off the lights, and went to sleep early. The next early morning, the snowstorm continued. Gangbin was woken up by the cold storm. When he went out, he saw that the surface of the car was covered with thick snow, almost burying the RV, and the snow on the ground had reached his knees. Gangbin decided to go back to the warm car first. When the sunlight shone through the car window, the warm feeling revived him. He made a sumptuous breakfast, chocolate cream sandwiched in bread, paired with a glass of orange juice. The morning sunlight and the delicious breakfast put him in a good mood. Gangbin sat quietly by the window, looking at the snow scene outside, enjoying this moment of peace and relaxation. After eating breakfast, Gangbin started to pack up the camp. He packed all the equipment into the trunk of the car, handled the remaining charcoal embers very carefully, then disassembled the tent cloth, and used a snow remover to clear the snow around the roof of the car. Then he returned to the driver's seat, started the car, and prepared to leave the snowfield and continue his journey.